What's up guys, welcome back to my channel on Elite Fit Performance. In today's video I got a 10-minute AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds as possible. In this workout we've only got 2 exercises, and the first exercise is going to be a hang clean and jerk. The second exercise is going to be burpee over dumbbell. So for this workout we're only going to need 1 dumbbell and our own body weight. We're going to increase the repetition by 3 reps each round. For the first round we're going to do 3 hang clean and jerk, and then we're going to do 3 burpee over dumbbell. Then the next round we're going to do 6 hang clean and jerk, and then we're going to do 6 burpee over dumbbell, and it continues like that. All right, awesome. For the prescribed weight for males, you will need a 22.5 kg dumbbell. All right, if you are an intermediate to advanced, you will need a 22.5 kilo dumbbell. If you're a beginner, you want to get a 15 kg dumbbell. Right, for my females, you will need a 15 kilo dumbbell for an intermediate to advanced, and then if you're a beginner, you will need a 10 kilo dumbbell. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it.
All right guys, I'm going to explain to you guys the movement standards. Just make sure that your hip and dumbbell are in the same line. Get up, step up, 1 foot in front of the other, jump over the dumbbell, back down, and repeat. It's very important to note that when you jump over the dumbbell, you jump in the middle of the dumbbell where the handle is. Anything other than that doesn't count as a rep. Right, next we got the hang clean and jerk. You're gonna stand in between the dumbbell, grab the dumbbell from the ground to the shoulder and overhead. Next you're gonna repeat hang, shoulder, overhead. Remember guys, this is a hang clean and jerk, so from a hang position you're gonna clean the dumbbell to the shoulder, overhead.